rain in the future.
Okay, I'd play that. Sounds all right. All right. This person wrote in and only signed their email a concerned fan from Pennsylvania, but I'm glad they wrote in because we need to settle this issue. Big live show, Avalon. Why the good team lost.
Yes.
This person is not even remotely the only person who's written in about this in various forms. In round 2 of Avalon during the Big Live show, Brad, Rory, and Drew were all chosen to go on the quest. There was no reason for the quest to fail since all 3 of these people were good. However, some imbecile decided to vote fail, which caused them and their teammates to lose the game. So the question is, who the hell voted fail when they were good, and why would you sabotage your own chance at winning the game? I thought if you were good, you weren't allowed to vote fail, so this makes no sense at all to me.
You are not!
And that was explained to the group beforehand.
Literal seconds before that vote happened, I said that.
I think we have a pretty clear culprit here. Drew and I have talked about this. I mean, hell, we got 2/3 of that team in this room.
Yeah. It sure as hell wasn't me, because I triple-checked all my cards because I was like, all right, whatever you do, don't pass the wrong card without noticing.
And I don't believe it was Drew.
It was not me.
Yeah.
I think that leaves one person.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff.
It was me the whole time.
Fuck.
Take that, you fuckers.
All the way over there on the couch.
Yeah.
It had to be Rory.
Yeah. I don't know if he just absentmindedly palmed the wrong card or if that was his impish way of, like, introducing some chaos.
But that's not the right kind of chaos.
Yeah.
Like, that game is good with chaos.
Yeah.
You don't break the rules.
Break it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's
sabotage your own team.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for misdirection and subterfuge in that game already without you literally working against your own interests.
Yes.
Like, is that literally a rule? Like, if you are good, you cannot play a fail card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he literally broke the rules and screwed over his own team.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nothing against Rory, but I came into this also with my suspicions.
Yeah.
It was Rory.
Caused a whole bunch of email and Twitter messages and comments going, what?
I will say
that whole game seemed broken.
Oh, that game's so fun.
That game's great.
It's so much fun.
Indistinct thumbs. And
I assumed everybody knew how to raise their thumb up. That was my mistake.
You would think. That's a basic
Mary
life skill.
and to a lesser extent Drew did not
Excuse
understand
me?
the concept. Brad, let me ask a question here. I ask you to stick your hand out, straight out, and raise your thumb. Yeah. Jeff, how do you raise your thumb?
90-degree angle.
Yep. Drew.
Yeah. That's how I do it. I was not doing this.
But
I was doing this.
But if you're going to not raise your thumb up, you put your fist up the same normal way you would if your thumb was up. You don't rotate and then lift your thumb.
Have you seen Gladiator?
Well, he has crazy Joaquin Phoenix stuff.
Up?
No, and it wasn't supposed to be. My fist was straight out like I was punching someone.
His was like this, but also I was sitting here and Drew was sitting to my left.
So
like,
you thought that maybe his thumb was out to the side and you just couldn't see it from where you were sitting?
You can see in the video, I'm trying to look around his fist.
That's not what a thumbs up looks like.
Oh my God.
I know, that's why I was so confused. Every other person that's ever raised their thumb or didn't raise their thumb puts their fist like this.
Like they're holding a coffee mug?
So because Mary had a sideways thumb out that was ambiguous, you were looking to other thumbs to try to verify.
Exactly. I was like, what's going on here? Because I couldn't tell with Mary's.
Don't put that on me.
You were not as crazy as Mary with that thumb business, but you were number 2.
I don't know that
I think holding a fist out and saying my shit is definitely not out is an okay thing to do.
Holding it out sideways where the fucking host or Merlin can't see it?
That's a fist, man. You lay your fist.
Couldn't see it.
Sometimes I just lay my fist on the table like willy-nilly, like, fuck it, dog. Fists out.
He's got a point.
Actually, in that whole game, Rory was offender number 1 for just blatantly cheating. Mary was offender number 2 for doing the weirdest non-thumb thing I've ever seen. And Drew's was ambiguous, making him offender number 3. I'm sorry, Drew. But yes, you were wrong.
I think Drew is not on the hook for this.
Watch the video.
If the other thumbs were clear, it would be very obvious that he was not.
I'd have to review the tape.
If Mary's thumb was straight... Actually, you know what?
He's a victim of circumstance. He's a victim of circumstance.
I've played this game before. I know how to make a non-thumbs up.
That is a good point, that if Mary's thumb had been straight up...
You just didn't know how to interpret it.
If Mary's thumb had been straight up, because I saw Alex's, then there would have been no question about you.
Okay, was Alex was clear?
Alex was just right up there, rocket ship.
And so was I.
Well, yours was weird. But if it had not been for Mary's weirdness, you would have been off the hook.
I don't know that I could ever trust Mary again after all this.
That was some rough thumb action.
She's gone evil in multiple games of Avalon, and
she's really good.
But now she's even subverting like the selection process.
But that's why I didn't even consider her as being evil in that game. Is because I thought Drew was evil because his thumb was weird.
And I was laying into Drew that game because I was positive that he was evil and putting on a big act about being good.
Me too.
Because we had failed that quest, and I was like, well, it has to be Rory or
it had
Drew.
to be one of the three of us.
And Rory seemed like detached enough that I didn't think it would be him. Man, so this is what Avalon does to people.
Not for the right reasons, though. It's supposed to fuck with people, but not because of this crap.
We should play some more of that.
Yeah, good. It's a real good game.
We should play more of it with a bigger group because it sounds like it gets better with more people.
It does.
Seven people's the sweet spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we've always done it with 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 3 evil people if it's 7. If you do like 10, you get like 4 evil people.
Wow,
which that gets pretty interesting.
That's intense.
Yeah,
I would totally play more of that.
Yeah, it's a good game.
A lot of fun.